The Woodstock River Bandits are on the air from Falcon Field on the campus of Central High School in Woodstock, Virginia. It is the 2025 Valley Baseball League and the Woodstock River Bandits. Tonight, it's the Northern Division semifinals as the River Bandits face the Purcellville Cannons. Good evening, everyone. I'm Craig Orndorff. Glad to be with you tonight. As we get into the postseason, Purcellville began their playoff season last night with an 8-0 win over Newmarket. The Bandits had the bye, the number 2 seed, along with the top seed Strasburg. So here we are with the semis. Winner moves on to the Northern Division Championship game scheduled for tomorrow. The Bandits, the number 2 seed in the Northern Division, they finished up with a record of 25-14, while the Cannons were 2 games above 500 at 20-18. Getting the playoff start tonight for Woodstock is Sean Keener, 6'4" right-hander from Virginia Wesleyan out of Clayton, Delaware. Gets the baseball. He is 2-1. He has a 1.08 ERA. 7 starts during the regular season. And here's the order he will face tonight from Purcellville. Leading off and playing center field, it's Ethan Acevedo. Hitting second, the right fielder, Anthony Fernandez. Thomas Marsala, the first baseman, bats third. Eric Martinez at third base in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Mitsuki Kono. Trey Freeman, the second baseman, hit sixth. Jackson McKeels is the DH. He'll bat seventh. Hitting eighth is the catcher, Ryan Gargett. And Kobe White in left field will hit ninth. Angel Cruz on the mound tonight. For the Cannons, defensively for Woodstock, it's Hunter Miller in left, Jordan Evans center. JT Andorowski will play right field. On the infield, Austin Ford is at third base. Will Tippett at short. Luke Keister second. First base, Barrett Eldridge. Connor Spellman behind the plate. And again, Sean Keener on the mound. Facing the lefty, Ethan Acevedo, as we are underway. First pitch is fouled back. Restart at 6:59. Acevedo, 5'8", out of Indian Hills Community College. A swing and a miss and a breaking ball. And it's 0-2. This game starts with just about everybody from the bullpen down at the dugout for Woodstock. Rooting on Sean Keener. Gets ahead 0-2 on Acevedo. Comes in hitting .337, and he shoots that one up the middle, and that is into center field for a base hit. Leadoff single for Acevedo.
Next up, senior.
So something a little too good with 2 strikes.
Number 24,
and the Cannons get the first hit of the game. Now it's Anthony Fernandez, the right fielder. Now the left-handed batter. 6'1" from St. Bonaventure. Fernandez, leading hitter on this team at .368. Takes a fastball just low. One ball. Pitch, that's a little downstairs as well. 2 balls, no strikes. Fernandez, .368 average. 4 home runs and 29 RBIs. Slugging percentage just under 500. Bouncing around at first is Acevedo. Doesn't go, and a breaking ball low to Fernandez. Keener falls behind 3-0. Keener, 7 starts this year. 33 1/3 innings, 22 hits during the regular season. 3-0 is in there. Allowed just 4 earned runs over those 33 1/3. He walked 15, struck out 24. All right, trying to come all the way back here. 3-1. got a running start at first. Pitch is ball 4. And 2 on with nobody out to start this game for the Cannons.
Now batting, senior from Western Kentucky University.
So that'll bring up Thomas Marsala.
Number 31, Thomas Marsala.
Lefty Marsala from Western Kentucky, 6'3". First and second, nobody out. Keener with a pause and a pitch. Breaking ball low. One-0 pitch, fastball swung on and hit well to center field. Going back on it is Evans. He'll have room toward the alley, makes the catch. Runner's tag. Runner headed for third, and that allows the runner from first, Fernandez, to get into scoring position. So Evans, with a high looping throw, missed the cutoff man.
Next up, freshman from North Central Texas.
And never really had a shot at Acevedo.
Eric Martinez.
But because the throw missed the cutoff, that allowed Fernandez to get to second. All right, so here's Eric Martinez. Second and third, one out. Keener deals, swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Martinez from North Central Texas. Batting .207. Four RBIs. 1-0, off speed, that's low and away. Ball and a strike. One and one. Keener pauses, pitches. Got him to swing over top of another breaking ball. 1-2. Another hot day today, but it's cooled down here this evening. Areas just to the south got rain, apparently a lot in Harrisonburg. We were in the mid-90s, but like I said, cooled down a bit. We're getting some help from some clouds too. 1-2 is in the dirt. Good block there by Connor Spellman. Evens the count at 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Keener ready. And deals. Pitch just under the knees. Just a shade low, according to our plate umpire tonight. So now we go full. Acevedo at third, Fernandez at second. Martinez awaits, and Keener brings it. And strike three, fastball on the outside corner.
Next up, junior from Johnson University.
Keener gets his first punch out, and it comes at a big time. Now he'll go to work on Mitsuki Kono. Left-handed batting Kono from Johnson University, 5'8". Kono batting .214. One home run, 13 RBIs. Takes outside for ball one. Kono will get on base. He's walked 32 times, but he struck out 23, and he loops one just into left center field for a base hit. One run scores, second run coming to the plate, throw home, slide the tag, they got him! Just over the leaping shortstop Tippett. But Hunter Miller came up and gunned down Anthony Fernandez at the plate. Had him by a couple of steps, but Purcellville does get one.
I'd like to take a moment to thank
Cannon strike first. Bandits coming up. All right, here we go. Bottom of the first inning. Bandits trailing as Cannons get one in the top half. Here's Jordan Evans leading it off. He'll be followed by Luke Keister and Will Tippett. Keister, the second baseman. Tippett, the shortstop. And a swing and a miss on a breaking ball from Angel Cruz. Cruz, 5'11" right-hander out of Northeastern. Comes from Boston. Off speed again, off the end of the bat, foul to Jordan Evans. Jordan from Mississippi College, 6-foot right-hander. Jordan, 359 regular season, a home run, 16 RBIs. Down 2 strikes. Fastball is lined into right field, coming in and making the catch is Fernandez. Ball hung up for him. So Evans hit it well the other way, but stayed up for Fernandez to make the grab.
Senior from Averett University, second baseman, number 1.
So here's Luke Keister. Keister heading to Averett in the fall. Right-hander, 5'9". 293 average he wound up for the regular season with 19 RBIs. Takes ball 1. After Keister, it's Will Tippett, the shortstop. JT Andorowski in the cleanup spot in right field. Eli Hudgens, the DH, bats 5th. 1-0 pitch. Keister shoots one into right center. That's down for a base hit. It will scoot, and it's scooped up out there by Fernandez. That was a big stop there by Fernandez. Otherwise, it might have been a triple for Keister.
Next up, senior from the College of Charleston, shortstop, number 12.
And that ball was
Tippett.
Moving out through the grass in a hurry, but Fernandez able to get to it. Hold Keister to 1. Now it's Will Tippett. Rounding out the lineup, Hunter Miller bats 6th in left field. Catcher Connor Spellman is 7th. Batting 8th, the first baseman Barrett Eldridge, and Austin Ford, the third baseman, will bat 9th. Breaking ball outside to Tippett. Will, College of Charleston, 6'1" right-hander. And this is a 1-game playoff until we get to the finals. Winner advances, loser goes home. Pitch down and in, 2-0. Cruz, a 1-3 record on the season, making his 5th start and 7th appearance, a 4.71 ERA. Two 2-0. Off speed is in there for a strike. Bandits have faced Cruz twice. Tagged the loss on him back on July 11th. And he pitched 1 inning against him back on June 17th. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Pitch down in the zone to Will Tippett. Tippett at 275 average, 3 home runs, 18 RBIs. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is lifted into right field. Been busy out there for Fernandez, and he puts it away, 2 down. So now it's JT Andorowski.
Next up, senior from DeSales University, right fielder, number 7, JT Andorowski.
That's JT Andorowski. Left-handed hitting cleanup man and right fielder out of DeSales. 304 average, 21 RBIs. Looks at an off-speed pitch for a strike. Play by Fernandez to get over there in the gap to cut off that Luke Keister single. Looming large because if that gets by him, like I said, Keister's probably at third and most likely scores on that Tippett flyout. 0-1, fastball outside. Other games last night, Winchester beat Front Royal 8-6. They trailed 5-0 in that one. Pulled it out with 3 in the bottom of the 8th. So they are in Strasburg tonight. 1-1. Cut on and missed by Andorowski. 1-2. One, two outs. Cruz ready and delivers. Outside. 2-2. Southern Division last night. Charlottesville beat Waynesboro 8-5, and Culpeper edged Covington 11-10. So the higher seeds won in all of those games last night. 2-2, 2 outs. Runner at first. Off speed is popped up into shallow left center, and center fielder Acevedo gets there. To end the inning, Woodstock gets a hit, but still trailing after 1-0 to Purcellville. We go to the top of the second inning. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 for Purcellville.
Junior from Santa Fe College,
Trey Freeman, Jackson
number 6,
Michaels,
Trey Freeman,
and Ryan Gargett. Trey Freeman, the second baseman, leading off, left-handed batter. Switch hitter hitting lefty against the righty. Sean Keener, that's a ball inside. Freeman, 6 feet tall from Santa Fe. It's fouled off to the left side. Now to play. 1-1. Trey Freeman, late comer to the team, 0 for 4. But starting here in this second round playoff game. Pitch outside, 2-1. Misses outside again. 3 balls and 1 strike. This is Keener's first time against Purcellville. They got him for a run in the first. (3-1). Keener deals. That's a line shot into right field. And a leadoff hit. 3 base hits for the Cannons already here tonight.
Next up, senior from Virginia
Now it's Jackson
University,
McKeels, the DH.
Designated hitter, number 99, Jackson McKeels.
Left-handed batting, McKeels, 6'9" from Purdue, Fort Wayne. And he's not the tallest guy on the team. Pitch. That's low. McKeel's hitting 171. 1 home run, 5 RBIs. He is an inch shorter than Zach Duenas, who's a pitcher. 1 ball. Chopper toward first. Play's going to go to second, and they get nobody. High chopper to Eldridge. He decided to go to second base and get the lead man Freeman, but his throw was in the dirt. Tippett couldn't scoop it out.
Sophomore from Eckerd College.
And they don't get anybody.
Number 51, Ryan Gargett.
That's a tough, not only a tough play, throwing into the runner, but just a high chopper. Gave Freeman a head start down there anyway. I think somebody's got to be saying, hey, take first, take the out. Anyway, 2 on with nobody out, and it's Ryan Gargett, the catcher. Gargett from Eckerd, 6'2" right-hander. So 1-0 Purcellville, and in business again. 2 on, nobody out here in the second. Keener deals low and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Gargett 200. No home runs, 5 RBIs. Pitch. That's low and away, 3-0. Keener deals. That's right down the middle. Three and 1. Pitch is outside, ball 4, and they are loaded with nobody out.
Now batting, senior from Louisiana State.
And that'll bring up Kobe White.
Left fielder, number 42, Kobe White.
Kobe White, former River Bandit. Stepping in now, left-handed batter. Left fielder. 6 feet tall from LSU Shreveport. And time is going to be called here as third base coach Ridge Fuller comes down to have a word with him. Brett Fuller, the manager of the Cannons. And a first here in the Valley League this evening as Lauren Fulton is the first base coach. First woman to coach in a Valley League game. former player for JMU softball, graduate, now stepping in as a coach here tonight. All right, bases loaded, nobody out. White shows bunt, pulls back, takes a strike. Oh, 1, infield in, corners creeping in. As White's already squared. Now pulls back and checks a swing on a breaking ball. They appeal, no swing. 1-1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Fastball in there for strike 2. As again, White initially shortened up. Now it's a ball and 2 strikes. Keener sets and pitches. Off speed, a roller to first. Scooped up there by Eldridge. Fumbles it, has no play. And it's 2-0 Purcellville.
Next up, center fielder.
Just a little squibbler.
Acevedo.
First base side, charging in was Eldridge. But try to pick it up and then throw home. Like I said, slow roller, and Freeman coming down the line in a hurry, and I think that was weighing on Eldridge's mind, charging. He was going to have to hurry a throw home and never got the handle on it. And now a 2-0 ball game. Yeah. So base is still loaded, nobody out, and here's the top of the order for the Cannons. Chance to really do some damage early on. Ethan Acevedo singled to lead off the ball game. All right, middle infield moves back for Woodstock, and a fastball outside. Just had a meeting on the mound for Woodstock, and it looks like somebody's getting loose down in the bullpen. Gotta have a short leash tonight. That's high and away, 2-0. Lifted in the air to left field. Hunter Miller comes in, now goes back. Gets under it to make the grab, but a run's going to score. Sac fly for Acevedo, and it's now 3-0 as McKeels comes across.
Next up, right fielder, number 24, Anthony
and one away.
Fernandez.
All right, 3-0 Cannons. And Tony Fernandez takes a strike. Fernandez from St. Bonaventure out of Cranston, Rhode Island. Walked his first time up. 2 free passes from Keener so far. That is shot down the right field line. That's a fair ball. That's going to score at least 1. Gargett coming to the plate. Kobe White coming to the plate. Heading for third. Making it without a throw is Tony Fernandez, and it is 5-0. A 2-run triple. And it's a 4-run inning. And that's going to be it for Sean Keener. Best starting pitcher Bandits have seen this year, and he is done after an inning and a third. New arm coming in for Woodstock. They trail at 5-0. All right, new pitcher. On for Woodstock, it is Christian Toledo. 6-foot right-hander out of Wayland Baptist. And the Bronx, New York comes in, deals with a man at third base, and pitches low to Thomas Marsala. Fly to center field his first time out. 5-0 Cannons. Marsala fouls it off his foot. 1-1. Ball and a strike, 1 out. 2 hits in the inning, a walk, 2 errors. It's a towering fly ball to right field. JT Andorowski back under it. Runner tags, coming to the plate. Andorowski's throw not nearly in time. It's cut off, and it's a 6-0 ball game.
Next up, third baseman number 1, Eric Martinez.
Just about every at bat has been productive here in this inning for Purcellville. The 2 outs have scored runs. The base is empty here. Eric Martinez, strikeout looking his first time. Ball in the dirt. Keener lasts only an inning and a third. His shortest outing of the season. Breaking ball low. 2-0. Nothing Purcellville. The Bandits bats got some work to do. Pitching staff's got to hold them right here. There's a strike. Numbers for Toledo. 2 saves in 8 appearances. He's only gone 9 innings. Probably going to be asked to go a few here tonight. Misses high, 3-1. Three-one pitch. That's high and tight. And a free pass to Martinez keeps the inning going.
Now batting shortstop, number 2.
All right, 9th man to hit this inning for the Cannons. Mitsuki Kono, RBI single in the first. Pitch in the dirt. On scored Acevedo, Anthony Fernandez was thrown out at the plate trying to score, but that was just a momentary pause for the Cannons. 1-0 bouncer up the middle. That'll be gloved there beautifully by the shortstop. Tippett, but unable to get it to second base for Keister. Had to stretch for it. That was a great effort by Tippett, ranging up the middle and just flipping it backhanded towards second, but Keister unable to snag it. That'll be a base hit for Kono, his second of the game. And the inning goes on here for Trey Freeman, the second baseman. Fastball misses, must have been inside. Toledo with a long look, trying to gauge the zone. Want to know. First and second, 2 outs. That's fouled back. One on one. Trey Freeman from Santa Fe out of Tampa, Florida. Fastball misses up and away. I think Christian's trying to throw too hard, overthrowing a bit. Sets, checks, and deals. Breaking ball, nice one in there for a strike. 2-2. Two and two. Freeman with a single earlier this inning to get the ball rolling for the Cannons. Fouls that one off. Count holds at 2-2. Now time as Spellman goes out. I have a word with Toledo. So the meeting on the mound breaks up. Mike Bocock, head coach of the River Bandits, honored before the game with a rocking chair and emblems of the teams that he coached for in his 37 years in the Valley League. Hoping this isn't his last game, but not looking good right now. Down 6-0 here in the second. All right, 2-2. Freeman holds off on a ball low. Full count now. Runners will get going. 3-2 pitch. He misses, ball 4.
Next up, designated hitter.
And we continue on with this second inning.
McKeels.
Jackson McKeels, the DH, bounced into that fielder's choice. That high chopper to first where Eldridge decided to go to second instead of taking the easy out. Wound up throwing it low. Didn't get anybody. Now the bases are loaded. Two outs. 5 runs in the inning. Pitch is a strike. McKeels, Purdue Fort Wayne out of Carmen, Indiana. Four runs across, only 3 hits in the inning. Breaking ball low, 1-1. Two errors, 3 walks. Now a second meeting between Spellman and Toledo. Quick check on the out-of-town scoreboard. Strasburg 2-0 over Winchester there in the top of the third. Bottom of second in Harrisonburg visiting Culpeper leads the Turks 2-0. Charlottesville and Stanton just starting. Here's a 1-1. Toledo fires, and there's a fly ball into left center field. Hunter Miller over, and he's got it, and that's the inning. But a big one for the Cannons. They score 4 times. Excuse me, they score 5 times to take a 6-0 lead. Well, bad news for the Bandits. They're down 6-0 here, bottom of the second inning. Good news is they've got 8 at-bats to score 7 runs. Staying positive, right? Eli Hudgens swing and a miss. Lieutenant batting Hudgens. Switch hitter batting lefty against the righty Cruz. Angel Cruz misses outside, 1-1. Hudgens 5'11" out of Radford. Off the end of the bat into left center and down for a base hit. All right, let's see if Woodstock can chip away at this deficit.
Next up, senior from the
Hunter Miller
University
now.
of Southern Indiana, The fielder, number 4, Hunter Miller.
Left-handed batting Hunter Miller, 6'1", from Southern Indiana. 271 average, a home run, 17 RBIs. Shows bunt, gets the bunt down. That will go foul, third base side. One strike. Cruz misses outside. 1-1. Connor Spellman on deck. 6-0 Purcellville. 1 in the first, 5 in the top of the second. One. That's off the end of the bat and fair inside the bag at third. Miller was still at home plate. Here's the throw in from left field, goes to second base as Hudgens is off to third. Miller, I don't know if he didn't see it because it was off the end of the bat or if he thought it was going foul, but it was the opposite way.
Now batting, junior from Jacksonville University. Catcher, number 22, Connor
just beyond third base
Spellman.
and inside the line. Kind of an excuse me hit, but he'll take it. Like I said, right off the end. And he didn't take off. Like I said, he must not have been able to find the ball. But he's at first, man at the corners here for Connor Spellman. And he takes strike one. Spellman, the catcher, 6'4" right-hander out of Jacksonville. 224 average during the regular season with 7 RBIs. Down a strike. Pitch sends one into left field. That will be caught out there by White. Tagging and scoring is Hudgens, and Spellman gets the Bandits on the board with a sac fly.
Next up, senior from Young Harris College, first baseman number 20, Barrett.
So one down.
Eldridge.
Here's Barrett Eldridge. Number 8 hitter, first baseman. Eldridge, 6'4", right-hander out of Young Harris. Fouls this one off. One strike. Eldridge, 183 average for the regular season. 3 home runs and 20 RBIs. Somebody lightly tossing down in the Purcellville bullpen. Miller at first with one down. Pitch is the line drives past the sprawling Martinez at third. Miller going to third. He's in on the slide. And Eldridge with a hot smash down to the hot corner that Martinez went down for. Couldn't stop. And men at the corners again here for Woodstock, and Austin Ford stepping up.
Next up, sophomore from Avery University, third baseman number 14, Austin Ford.
Austin from Everett, 6'2" right-hander. Runner at first goes. There's a foul ball off the screen of the first base dugout. All right, so Woodstock looking to answer back. Chip away, chip away. Hole on the right side is open for Ford. I think that's what he may have been shooting for. The runner at first, Marsala at the bag. There's a foul ball back, and there's 0-2. .239 average for Ford with 5 RBIs. Again, Purcellville played last night. Woodstock was off, had the bye, being the second seed. 0-2 is low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Miller at third, Eldridge at first. Pitch misses. 2-2 now to Austin Ford. Two balls, 2 strikes. Set by Cruz. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got Ford on a breaking ball. So Austin unable to get anybody in. So now it's up to Jordan Evans.
Now batting center fielder, number 44, Jordan Evans.
Lined out to right field his first time up. Evans from Mississippi College out of Northport, Alabama. Looks at a breaking ball outside, 1-0. Aaron Ford coaching down at third base for Woodstock tonight. Abe Mumal here at first in front of us as we call the game. Field level at first base. 1-0 pitch. That's low and away. 2-0. Strasburg's lead over Winchester is now up to 5-0 as they play in the bottom of the third. Culpeper 3-0 over Harrisonburg, the overall top seed. Swing and a high fly ball to left field. Easy one out there for White. He's got it, and that's the inning. Woodstock gets 1, but they leave 2, including a man at third with 1 out.
Okay, fans, have your ticket numbers ready.
We're through 2.
We have a giveaway.
Purcellville 6.
If you have ticket number
Woodstock 1. All right, Bandits trailing 6-1 as we go to the top of the third inning. 8-9-1 for Purcellville. First pitch swinging Ryan Gargett, and he slams one into left center field. That's going to bounce all the way to the wall. And he cruises into second with a leadoff double. 6 hits now for the Cannons. They brought their bats tonight. Now it's Kobe White.
Next up, left fielder number 42, Kobe White.
White with a little dribbler that was fumbled by the first baseman Eldridge, feeling it. I think tried to speed up on that little roller going home to get a force. White shows bunt, pulls back and takes a strike. The bases were loaded, and just a little roller that barely made it to Eldridge. He had to charge it, trying to field and throw home. Couldn't find the handle on it. 0-1 comes inside and hits Kobe on the foot. More base runners for the Cannons.
Now batting center fielder number 8, Ethan Acevedo.
Usually when somebody's trying to bunt, you want to put it up around the shoulders and hope that they might pop it up. There, Christian Toledo just pulled that right into the front foot of Kobe White. All right, 2 on, nobody out. Purcellville threatening again. Ethan Acevedo, a single and a sac fly. 3 innings, 3 at-bats. Well, the Cannons leadoff man. He shows bunt, takes a strike. Acevedo from Indian Hills Community College from Monroe, New York. Bunts it, gets it down. Toledo fields, throw to first, and Keister over there. In time. Just in time, a little late. Getting over.
Next up,
there goes 1-4 for the sacrifice, and the runners move up.
Hernandez.
One down, Tony Fernandez, a walk and a 2-run triple. Pulled it down the right field line. All right, Toledo works and misses low. Ball to Fernandez. That's down and in, and Spellman able to keep it from going to the backstop. Not much room behind home plate. You can score if you get a good jump. Now 2-0. And again, somebody warming for the Bandits. Fernandez, St. Bonaventure, out of Cranston, Rhode Island. That's outside, 3-0. That Fernandez triple in the second inning, that was the only one he's hit this year. In fact, only 2 for the Cannons. Did they give him a free pass? Yeah, I think they did. Intentional walk.
Now batting first baseman number 31, Thomas Marsala.
So 3-0, they didn't want to mess with him, so they'll go to work on Marsala, load the bases. They'll have the double play set up here if they can get it. They can get a ground ball. Haven't been too many. Everything has been hit hard. A lot of them have been hit hard and to the outfield. Marsala twice has flied out, once to center, once to right. Chops this one to Keister, and we got a collision there. We're going to get an out as interference. They're going to call 1 out or probably just 1. Or are they going to say double play? I think Keister is trying to make that case. He charged in and Fernandez ran into him. So now the umpires are going to talk. So what are we going to get here? I don't know if they can say really double play. I don't think didn't look like it was an intentional attempt to interfere. Just Keister came charging. The umpires continue to talk. "6-1 here in the third. Runner out, batter is safe. Now what are you going to do with the runners? I mean, you could. The runners have to return, don't they? Because you can't. Because what if Keister was going to throw home? Because as soon as Keister made the catch, that's when contact came. Or if he ever made the catch. So, long discussion here between Mike Bocock and the umpire chief. And Brett Fuller out to the first baseline. I think he's kind of saying something to the other two umpires whose back are towards him. Now the umpires are going to get together again. I think it's a situation again with the runners. Have to look this one up. To go through the rule book for this one. Well, we do know at least one out. And now they're going to come over and talk with Brett Fuller. And he's going to make his case. And now they're pointing out towards second, where the collision occurred. Okay, man on second, man who was at first is out. And the runners are returning. Okay, so it will be the bases loaded.
Now batting third base.
Gargett returns to
Martinez.
third. White to second. Fernandez is out. That's going to be 4 unassisted there. And Marsala is, I think he gets a single. All right, so 2 outs, bases loaded, and Eric Martinez takes the ball high. All right, a single and nobody scored. That's all right. All right, Martinez, a strikeout looking and a walk. Toledo deals, pop up, first base side. That'll get out of play. Oh, it hit somebody's automobile. One pitch. That's inside. 2-1 now. Purcellville on top 6-1. Well, they got the bases loaded here, but there are 2 out. Toledo deep, and that's low. 3-1. Three and one. No place to put this guy. Christian into his windup and deals, and that is sent down the left field line, but that will curl foul. All right, payoff. 3-2. Eric Martinez from North Central Texas, hometown Winter Garden, Florida. Here's a payoff. And low for ball 4. Run is in. Second time Martinez has walked.
Next up, shortstop, number 2, Mitsuki.
And it's now 7-1. The Bandits now back down by 6. And Tyler Bocock back to the mound. Looks like another pitching change coming for Woodstock. Top 2 hurlers for the Bandits. Statistically, unable to get it done tonight. Keener went just an inning and a third. Toledo an inning and a third. New pitcher coming in. All right, new pitcher in for Woodstock. It's Cam Lynch, 6'2" right-hander out of West Virginia Tech. Fort Ashby, West Virginia. He comes in with the bases loaded and 2 outs, a 7-1 Purcellville lead. Pitch, and that is lined into right field, but JT Andorowski on the run makes the catch on a shot by Mitsuki Kono. Bidding for his 3rd hit, but Andorowski makes the running grab. Another run on the board for the Cannons. Their lead is 7-1. All right, Bandits down by 6 again as they bat here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 2, 3, and 4. Luke Keister will tip it. JT Andorowski. Keister swinging at the first pitch and fouling it back on the offering from Angel Cruz out of Northeastern. Woodstock had a chance to do some damage in the 2nd. Had a run in, had runners at 1st and 3rd with 1 out, but couldn't get anybody else home. That's high with an off-speed pitch, 1-1. Just to clarify the rule for interference, the runner is out. The ball is dead if the umpire declares the batter. Line drive into left and another hit for Keister. He's 2 for 2. All right, leadoff man on for the Bandits. If the umpire declares the batter runner, or a runner out for interference, all other runners shall return to the last base that was in the judgment of the umpire, legally touched at the time of the interference, unless otherwise provided by these rules. So they got the call right. Cannons wound up getting the run anyway after the bases loaded walk to Martinez. All right, we'll tip it now. Fly out to right field his first time up. Fouls this one back. All right, Keister's hit gives them 5 for the game. He's at first base right now. Got to string a few more hits together and keep the pressure on the Cannons. 0-1. That's inside. Tippett College of Charleston out of Stone Mountain, Georgia. Nobody throwing right now. In the Cannons bullpen, there's a swing and a foul ball. And it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. 3rd seed leading the 2nd seed. 7-1 here in the 3rd inning. Cruz deals, swing and a miss. Tip it down on strikes. One away.
Now batting right fielder, number 7, JT.
Well, that's the second time tonight
Androsky.
Woodstock has had a runner with less than 2 outs, and they haven't been able to move him. That's JT Androsky. Fly to center his first time up. Shows bunt. Does bunt. A good one. Third base side. Fielded there. Throw on to first just in time. Good play there by Martinez. Not a bad bunt by JT Androsky. But Martinez, nice play. It is a sacrifice for Androsky.
Hitter number 30, Eli Hudgens.
So let's see if Hudgens can come through. Looped a single into left center his first time up. And takes the ball low. Switch hitting Hudgens from Radford, Easley, South Carolina. Strike on the outside corner. Hudgens hit .304 for the summer with a home run and 6 RBIs. 101. Cruz ready. Deals. Fouled back. These two teams hit about the same this year. 245 for Woodstock. Purcellville 244. There's a foul ball back. 1-2. Strasburg, the best hitting team in the league, 294 average, well above Harrisonburg. They're 31 points ahead of the Turks. 1-2, 2 outs. Cruz sets and pitches. Hudgens takes outside. 2-2 now. Cruz ready. Come set. 2-2 pitch coming. Eli with a ground ball into right field for a base hit. Keister coming around. He will score. Hudgens stumbled, making his turn at first, and ball got away from Fernandez a little bit, but because of that slip up coming around first, cost him a chance of moving up. But he gets a run in with his second hit of the night, as he shot that one into right field. Second baseman Freeman was playing over into the hole, so that opened up the middle. Wasn't really hit up the middle, but really where the second baseman usually plays. So Hudgens needs a second to collect himself. He's got grass stains where he hit the turf trying to round at first base. And first, you have to run uphill slightly.
Number 4, Hunter Miller.
The final 10 or 15 feet. And I'm surprised more people don't stumble when they come up that little incline and up to the lip to get to the dirt of first base, because it's all grass from the plate up to the bag. Here's Hunter Miller. He's singled back in the second inning. Now 7-2 our score. Takes a ball. Off speed in there for a strike. Ooh, groans from the Woodstock dugout. That was one of the lower strikes called tonight. 1-1. That's low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Check the other game. Strasburg 6-0 over Winchester. They're in the 4th. Bottom of the 3rd at Harrisonburg. It's Culpeper 3-0. And Charlottesville Stanton, they must have gotten wiped out, because nothing is posted from Gypsy Hill Park. 2-1 is fouled back. Fastball by Cruz. Even the count of 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bouncing around is Hudgens at first. Here's the pitch. That's outside. Full count. Hudgens will get a head start. And Hunter Miller waits the 3-2. Southern Indiana out of Fort Pierce, Florida. Left-handed batter awaits. Pitch is outside, ball 4. And the inning goes on now for Connor Spellman, the catcher. Sac fly back in the 2nd inning.
Now batting catcher, number 22, Connor Spellman.
All right, 2 on with 2 outs. Another base knock would be nice here. Connor takes outside. Pitching totals, Woodstock wound up 2nd in ERA at 4.27, just behind Harrisonburg. Purcellville 4th, 4.44 earned run average. 1-0, bouncing ball to the left side, going to be a tough play, and knocked down by the 3rd baseman, but no play. Infield hit for Connor Spellman. Martinez on a little roller in the hole, got over there and knocked it down. Even if he gloves it, I don't think he has a play. But the bases are now loaded with 2 outs. Before Barrett Eldridge steps in. Here's a meeting between Brett Fuller and his pitcher in the infield. So Woodstock has them full here, trailing 7-2 in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Thought I heard somebody throwing down in the bullpen for Purcellville, but maybe somebody's ready if they need them. All right. That conference breaks up. Now it's Barrett Eldridge, a single in the 2nd inning. Now coming up here with 2 outs. Sacks full. Eldridge pops it up and out of play. Nothing in 1. Barrett from Young Harris out of Brookhaven, Georgia. Cruz delivers. Eldridge fouls it off his foot. Down 2 strikes. Nothing in 2 to Eldridge. River Bandits on every base. Eldridge down 0-2. Pitch. Swing and a fly ball into left center field. Kobe White's over. He's got it. And that's the frame. And Woodstock leaves them loaded.
Okay, fans, if your ticket number's
We're through
ready,
3.
we have another
7-2.
giveaway.
Cannons lead the River Bandits. All right, making our way to the fourth inning now. 7-2 Purcellville. Here in this playoff game. Single elimination semifinal. There's the ball high from Cameron Lynch. Face one batter, only threw one pitch in the third inning. Foul ball back from Freeman. He'll be followed by Jackson McKeels and Ryan Gargett. 6, 7, and 8 in the order. 1-1. We've seen a lot of base runners. Actually, both sides have had a lot of runners. There's a strike to Freeman. He is singled and walked. Left-handed hitting Freeman from Santa Fe. And loaded up with left-handers as they did the last time they were here. Pitches the ball high, 2-2. Lynch misses high. Lynch making his sixth appearance, a 2.57 ERA. Pitched 7 innings this summer. All right, full count. And that's low. And a walk. That's one thing that Angel Cruz hasn't done. Allowed too many free passes. Keener walked 2. Toledo walked 3. Walked 4 and hit a batter. Lynch walks here. Here's a fly ball deep to right field. Well hit, going back. Andorowski to the track, to the fence. It's off the wall. Extra bases. That's a double for Jackson McKeels. And runners are at second and third.
Now batting catcher number 51.
Deep fly, nearly left the yard. But off the fence in right. And the Cannons are in business again. Their 8th hit of the night. Now it's Ryan Gargett, the catcher, walking a double. Infield in for Woodstock. A swing and a foul ball. Foul tip off the mask of Spellman. That's a deep drive out to right field as it is to left. 340 down both lines. 372 to straightaway right. 376 to left center. But only 338 to straightaway. 0-1. Gargett lifts one in the air to center field. Evans is there, coming in, makes the catch. Runner tags. Here comes the throw. They're going to hold him up as that throw was right on the money. And Trey Freeman started but got held up. A gun there by Evans in center. Keeps the runner at third.
Fielder number 42, Kobe White.
So one down, now it's Kobe White. Little dribbler that went for an error, and he was also hit by a pitch. Corner's already creeping. Kobe looking to swing away. Takes the ball high. Fastball is a strike at the letters. Kobe plays for LSU of Shreveport out of Tucson, Arizona. Ball and a strike. Lynch deals. Bunt is on in the air and unable to be caught by the charging third baseman. They're not going to get anybody. Now Kobe White's going to second because nobody is there. White's bunt was in the air. Third base side. Ford came charging in. Couldn't get it. like a safety squeeze
Now
as
batting center fielder number 8.
Freeman was following Ford in
Acevedo.
behind him. As he made the dive, he came to a stop. But it dropped down. He continued on home. McKeel's to third. White lines up at second. Here's a swing and a miss. I think all four of the infields, swing and a miss there by Acevedo. I think all four infielders wound up around home plate. Oh, 1, swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. Fouled away. Oh, 2. Swing and a miss. Lynch strikes out Acevedo. 2 down.
Now batting right fielder number 24.
So 4 innings, and
Fernandez.
Acevedo has hit 4 times. First time he's been retired. He had a single, sac fly, sac bunt, and there a strikeout. And Tony Fernandez will be intentionally passed. To load him up here with 2 outs, and we'll go up against Thomas Marsala again. He's 1 for 2. Fly to center, sac fly, infield single. That was the interference play at second base. Or
Next up, first base.
between first and second, with second
Thomas
baseman Keister.
Marsala.
All right, on that bunt by White that Ford couldn't get to, somebody grabbed it. I think it was Tippett who came in behind and tried to get it home, but nowhere close to get Freeman. As there's strike 1 to Marsala. 297 average during the summer. 9 home runs, 26 RBIs. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And there's strike 2. That's a fielder's choice, by the way, all the way for White. He does get the RBI. Lynch ahead 0-2 on Marsala. Popped up and out of play left side. Marsala from Western Kentucky, out of Monroe, Louisiana. So back to a 6-run lead here for the Cannons. Still looking for more. Cam Lynch up 0-2 though. Pitch high and tight. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Lynch gets a strikeout to end the inning, but once more, the Cannons get a run. And the lead back up to a half dozen. 8-2, middle of 4. All right, we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Bandits back down by 6 runs, 8-2, 9-1 and 2 here. Austin Ford, Jordan Evans, and Luke Keister. And ball 1. Ford with a strikeout in the second inning. 6'2" right-hander going to Averett from Ukiah, California. Takes a strike, 1-1. Angel Cruz back to work. Takes low and away. If you cruise, you just want to throw strikes. Purcellville wants Cruz to throw strikes. That is a shot into right field, but that will be tracked. On the move, Fernandez with the grab. Hit well by Ford, but Fernandez had him played well. One gone. That's Jordan Evans. He is lined to right and flied to left.
Next up, center fielder, number 44, Jordan Evans.
Last night for the Cannons in their 8-0 win over Newmarket, Corey Costello pitched to Jim. 6 innings, 1 hit, 4 walks, 10 strikeouts. He and 2 relievers combined on a 2-hitter. There's a shot, and that will get into center field. Past the diving Kono, and another hit for Woodstock. That's 8 for the game. Equaling Purcellville. Cannons have 8 hits.
Now batting second baseman, number 1.
They've had a few more runners, courtesy of walks. Purcellville's left the bases loaded 3 times. They've already had 10 men stranded tonight. All right, here's Keister, 2 for 2. Takes a fastball inside. Woodstock has 8 hits, all singles. One on, one out here in the fourth. Runner bluffs at first, pitches high and tight. 2-0 to Luke. 5'9" righty. He's headed to Averett this coming season. Valley product from Penn Laird, Virginia. Heading the count 2-0. Cruz deals, bunt showed by Keister, but he's taken, and that's a strike. Two and one. Set by Cruz. Runner goes. Pitch is low. Throw down to second. Not in time. Evans busting it down to second. A head first dive for a stolen base. Evans 14 of 15. Now on stolen bases, and he's out there for Keister to try and drive him in. 3-1. Strike. Outside corner. Full count. Three balls, 2 strikes. Cruz straightens, checks second, again, and delivers. Keister puts one in the air, right field, foul territory, long way to go, and unable to get there. Fernandez gave it a slide, but a couple of feet short. Aside from 2 strikeouts, the Bandits' outs have been in the air. There was a sacrifice bunt by Andorowski, but everything else has been retired in the air, in the outfield. 3-2 again coming. Keister Shoots one into left field for a base hit. Evans rounding third. He's getting waved home. Here comes the throw, and it is not in time. Keister down to second, and it's now 8-3. 3 for 3 tonight for this year's Mr. River Bandit, Luke Keister. Evans showing his speed as he had to hold up. Made sure that ball got through over on the left side.
Next up, shortstop number 12.
Still able to motor home. And back to 5. 8-3. All right, Will Tippett now. Fly to right and struck out, so he's due for a hit here. Fouls that one off. Oh and 1. One out. Keister out at second. That's fouled back. 2 strikes. Tippett down, 0-2. Cruz deals. Tippett with a bouncing ball into left field for a base hit. Keister, he's getting waved home. Here comes the throw. It's cut off. And it's 8-4. Tippett with a 2-strike base hit and RBI. And some life from that River Bandits dugout. 3 straight hits for Woodstock here in this 4th inning. Getting near the end of the line for Cruz, and that could be it as Brett Fuller's coming out right now. And a call to the bullpen. I'll tell you about the new pitcher for Purcellville in just a minute. Bottom of the fourth inning, Bandits have pushed across a
Batting
couple.
for Bandits.
Got the lead down to 8-4
Fielder, number 7,
here in this
JT
Northern Division semifinal game.
Duroski.
And a new pitcher on for Purcellville. It is Luke Prohl, 6'3" right-hander from Marshall. He's out of Chantilly, Virginia. And he's facing JT Andorowski with a man at first. That's Will Tippett. And one out. JT is flied out and sacrifice bunt. Swinging and fouling off first pitch. Prohl 2-0. 4.44 ERA. 12 appearances this summer, all but one out of the bullpen. He deals Andorowski the other way. That will slice foul. 2 strikes. Prohl has gone 26 and a third, 23 hits, 13 earned runs. He's walked just 12, struck out 30. Oh, and 2. Pitch is fouled back. All right, count holds at 2 strikes. Prohl to JT. That's down and in. All 2 strikes. JT out of DeSales from Warrington, Pennsylvania. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased a bad ball. Breaking ball down in the dirt. 2 gone. That'll bring up Eli Hudgens. The DH has a couple of singles and an RBI.
Next up, designated hitter number 30, Eli Hudgens.
Woodstock has out-hit Purcellville 10-8. Eli chops that one off the mound, but it goes foul. The difference is walks. 6, 7, 8 walks by Bandits pitchers tonight, and a hit batter. One strike to Hudgens. Hits one into left field. Kobe White back on it, under it, and another out in the air. That ends the inning. Woodstock gets 2. They're trailing at 8-4 as we head to the 5th here in Woodstock. All right, Purcellville 8, Woodstock 4 as we go to the fifth inning. 4, 5, and 6 for the visitors. Eric Martinez, Mitsuki Kono, and Trey Freeman hitting against Cam Lynch. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Let's see if Bandits can keep the Cannons off the board. There's strike two. Only half inning that there hasn't been a run was the bottom of the first for Woodstock. Oh, and 2. Martinez struck out and walked twice. Takes the ball outside. Cam Lynch, third pitcher of the night from West Virginia Tech. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Waved at a breaking ball. One gone here in the fifth inning. Third strikeout for Lynch.
Number 2, Mitsuki Kono.
And now an inning and 2/3. Mitsuki Kono, a couple of singles and a line out. Driven in a run. Lynch works in the air. Back of third, long way to go. Nobody's going to get there. Tippett had the best chance, but ran out. That's low. Today in 1907, Red Sox manager Deacon McGuire hit a pinch hit solo home run, and at age 43, he was the oldest to ever do that. Pinch hit homer. His first round tripper came back in 1884. Ball in the dirt, 2-1. So 23 years after his first home run, he hit a solo homer as Red Sox manager. 2-1. Lynch to Kono. That's downstairs, 3-1. Today in 1908, future Red Sox pitcher Hugh Bedient, pitching for a semi-pro team in Falconer, New York, struck out 42 batters. What was heralded as a world record. He did it in 23 innings. Kono swinging away and pops it into shallow center field. Evans under it, and there's 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Trey Freeman.
Next up, second baseman, number 6, Trey Freeman.
Been on 3 times, a single and 2 walks. Two outs, nobody on. Inside, 1-0. Today in 1926, Braves coach Art Devlin is riding Reds third baseman Babe Pinelli. Well, coming off the field in the third, Pinelli brushes against him. Fouled back. Devlin swings and starts one of the great baseball fights of the century. Police had to be called in to restore order, but not before Boston outfielder Frank Wilson was arrested and taken to jail for hitting a police inspector. Story's not over. 1-1. Hit on the ground and into right field for a base hit. Close to a 1-2-3 inning, but Freeman gets his second hit of the night. Keeps it going here for Jackson McKeels, the DH.
Now batting, designated
1 for 2. He has a double.
Jackson McKeels
under his belt. Well, in the 4th inning of that Braves-Reds game, 1 inning after the melee, Boston outfielder Jimmy Wells crashes into catcher Val Pacinich in the play at the plate. There's a strike. Pacinich takes a poke at him, and that started round 2. And Pacinich would be ejected. Oh, 1. Big left-hander takes high. McKeels, 6'9". Ball and a strike. Off speed is fouled away. Today in 1930, the A's pull off 2 triple steals against the Indians. Al Simmons, Bing Miller, and Dib Williams are on base when they did it in the first, and then it's Mickey Cochran with Simmons again and Jimmy Fox doing the trick in the fourth. 1-2. Lynch deals. McKeel swings and misses, and that's the inning. And for the first time tonight, Purcellville does not score. Middle of 5, Cannons 8, Bandits 4.
Miller.
All right, bottom of the 5th. Bandits still with some work to do, trailing 8-4. And they'll send up 6, 7, and 8. Hunter Miller, Connor Spellman, Barrett Eldridge. And a fastball strike from Luke Prohl. Miller singled and walked. Fastball misses upstairs, 1-1. One pitch. That's a strike. 1-2 to Hunter Miller. Left-handed batting. Hunter Miller down 1-2, leading off this 5th inning. Prohl delivers. Miller bounces one to short. Fielded there. Nice hop for Kono and over to first. One away. Now it's Connor Spellman. Sac fly and an infield single. And more history today on the
22,
this day in 1937. Washington's Mel Almada tied the major league record by scoring 5 runs in the first game of a doubleheader. When he adds 4 in the second game, he sets an 18-inning record that still stands to this day. Swing and a foul ball by Spellman. Got the catcher. Gargett in the mask. Today in 1941, 41-year-old Lefty Grove won his 300th game. Would be his final victory. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Spellman down 2 strikes. 0-2. Spellman gets a piece, fouls it off. Today in 1962, Stan Musial became the National League's all-time RBI leader. Number 1862. Two strikes. Prohl to Spellman. Fastball outside corner, strike three.
Next up, first baseman, number 20.
Two down.
Barrett Eldridge.
Now it's Barrett Eldridge, a single and a flyout. Since Prohl's come into the game, he has set down all four batters he's faced. All right, Eldridge will try to break that string right here. Off-speed pitch misses. 0-1, or 1-0, sorry. 1972 late All-Star game. National League won it in Atlanta. Hank Aaron had a two-run home run. Joe Morgan's 10th inning single was the game winner. 1-0. Fastball high, 2 balls, no strikes. Today in 1990, the infamous Roseanne Barr national anthem. I won't say singing, more like screeching. Two 2-0. Popped up over our heads here at first and out of play. Two and one. Today in 2015, Cole Hamels of the Phillies no-hit the Cubs. That was the first time the Cubs had been no-hit since '65. So 50 years between no-hitters against the Cubbies. 2-1. Eldridge fouls it back, 2-2. Two and two to Eldridge. Here's a pitch, and that's a changeup in the dirt. 3-2. Right-handed batting Eldridge plays for Young Harris. All right, payoff pitch coming. Prohl steadies himself and deals, and that's high with a fastball. And the inning continues. We still have not had a 1-2-3 inning either side tonight. Which is why we're past 2 hours, and we're still in the fifth. All right, Austin Ford. 0 for 2, a strikeout and a line out to right field.
Now batting third baseman, number 14, Austin Ford.
All right, Austin Ford now. With a man in front of him, 2 down, swing, and a bouncing ball up the middle. Stopped on a dive by the second baseman, Freeman. He'll flip to Kono to get the force to end the inning. We head to the 6th. Woodstock trailing it 8-4. Moving to the 6th inning now. Bandits trailing at 8-4. 8-9-1 for Purcellville. Ryan Gargett. Kobe White, Ethan Acevedo. Strike 1 to Gargett, the catcher. Walk, double, and a fly out. Final from Strasburg, the Express win at 11-0 over Winchester. So they're into the Northern Division Championship game against the winner of this one. So they will be at home tomorrow. Cam Lynch back to the hill here for Woodstock. Ahead 2 strikes. Hit hard into the hole and into left field. Second hit of the game for Gargett. 2-strike hit.
Next up, left fielder number 42, Kobe White.
10 hits for Purcellville equals the 10 for Woodstock. Kobe White now, he's been on 3 times. An error, hit by a pitch, and fielder's choice. And for an RBI. That one is shot into right center field. That's going to be down for extra bases. Gargett heading for third. He's going to get waved home. Here's the relay to the plate on a hop and unable to scoop it was Spellman. It goes to the backstop. And it's 9-4. Kobe White hadn't got the ball out of the infield tonight, and he shot a liner into right center. Gargett was waved home. A good throw gets him. But a short hopped Spellman. He wasn't able to scoop it up. And he's able to score, and now 9-4, and White with a double. Here's Ethan Acevedo. Pitch outside. Acevedo single. Sac fly, sacrifice bunt. Also struck out, so 1 for 2 tonight. That is shot the other way. And Miller over to make the catch. 1 away.
Next up,
that's Tony Fernandez.
Number 24, Anthony Fernandez.
2-run triple and 3 walks. 2 of those intentionally. So Woodstock worked hard to cut the lead down to 4, but now back up to 5. And holding for now. Pitch outside. Throw back, they got Kobe picked off. He'll head to third, they'll throw down, and they'll get him. Ooh. Oh, they call safe. What? That was strange. He didn't slide. He kind of somehow got underneath the tag. He slipped and fell. I think he was, I don't know if he stuck his foot out or if he slipped intentionally. Now Mike Bocock comes up to say what happened there, because he didn't slide. He just kind of almost like he fell and somehow got onto the bag ahead of the tag. Well, it looked like he just was going to run right into the tag. He kind of pulled up. From here, I got blocked out by the first base coach. And from the last thing I saw, it looked like he was like conceding the out, like he was pulling up short, but then all of a sudden he starts to fall back, and I guess he got his foot on the bag for the tag. So somehow Kobe White standing on third base. he was picked off at second. Throw was, like I said, throw was ahead of him, and I thought he was giving himself up. There's ball 2 to Fernandez. And he just went down hard, too. It looked like he had hit his head on the dirt. 2-0 is up and away, 3-0. Trio pitches in there, 3-1. Infield in for Woodstock here. Cam Lynch works. Couldn't stop his swing on a high fastball. And 3-2 now to Fernandez. Three-two pitch. It's a ground ball right to the first baseman. Bobbled there by Eldridge. Flipped to the pitcher covering, and safe is the call.
Next up, first baseman number 31, Thomas Marsala.
So White scores. Back to a 6-run game. It's 10-4. Fernandez pulled it to first. Eldridge was playing in. Well, actually, he was playing even with the bag. And then bobbled the ball, and Fernandez beat Lynch covering. And we're going to get a pitching change. Fourth hurler of the night for Woodstock coming in. Down 10-4 here in the 6th. All right, new pitcher for Woodstock is Dom Caparella. 6'4" left-hander out of Mount St. Mary's from Bellefonte, Pennsylvania. Caparella 3-1 with a 6.61 ERA. 12th appearance. He started 2 games, everything else in relief. Left-hander comes in here to face Tommy Marsala, who swings and fouls it back. So 2 runs in Again, Woodstock hurt by that 5-run second inning for the Cannons. Been playing catch-up. Get one here, 2 here, but each time Purcellville has the answer, and they've got 2 on the board here, lead back up to 6. Breaking ball called a strike. 0-2. Caparella will throw to first. More history today. 2019, outfielder Steve Wilkerson of the Orioles became the first position player to earn a save. He tossed a perfect 16th inning to preserve a 10-8 victory over the Angels. He was the 10th pitcher of the night for Baltimore, and he used the slow lobs that never topped 55 miles an hour to end the game that lasted over 6 hours. 0-2 pitch, strike 3. Marsala just looking. Second time he has struck out. 2 gone. Did somebody get tossed or just warned?
Now batting third baseman, number 1, Eric Martinez.
Marcella didn't like the call, and may have just been a warning. I didn't see an ejection or see the umpires write anything down. Ball high now to Eric Martinez. Marcella was the previous batter. Martinez 2 Ks, and he's walked twice, including once with the bases loaded. Runner first goes. Breaking ball is a strike. Throw down to second. Not going to be in time. Bandits in the dugout thought that they got him, but Luke Keister waves to him and says, no, he got down there. I thought he had beat it. He had a good jump, and he went on a breaking ball. 1-1. Swing and a good pitch by Caparella. Breaking ball down and in. Ball 2 strikes. I think it was Aaron Ford. He was doing the most complaining over there. Ball 2 strikes. Caparella misses low. 2-2. There was no hitter 1 year ago. Dylan Cease of the Padres did it to the Nationals. 2-2, 2 outs, runner at second base. Caparella sets and delivers. That's in the dirt. Spellman with a block to hold the runner at second. Count goes full. Payoff pitch. Caparella works, and very high. Looked like a changeup that slipped out of his hands. Third time that Martinez has walked tonight.
Next up, shortstop.
So he hasn't put it in play. 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. The 2 on, 2 outs from Mitsuki Kono. A couple of singles. Line to right, fly to center. Bunting up the first baseline, and a beauty. Caparella will just put it in his pocket. perfectly placed. Kono with great speed, no chance at all. And
Next up,
they're loaded up
baseman,
here
number
for
6,
Trey Freeman, but first a
Freeman.
meeting on the mound. All right. Well, I didn't think it was going to be a pitching change, but it is. Call to the bullpen. Tell you about the new pitcher in just a minute. All right, new pitcher for Woodstock is Barrett Eldridge. He moves from the plate, or rather from first base to the mound. And stepping to the plate here for Purcellville is Trey Freeman with the bases loaded and 2 outs. 2 runs across in this inning as Purcellville has bumped the lead back up to 6. Yet again, Barrett Eldridge on. Fires a fastball strike. Barrett 2-0 with a save, a 1.28 ERA, appearance number 9. Woodstock has thrown now 4 of its top 5 pitchers this year in terms of ERA, but 10 runs on the board. That's inside. 1-1. Ball and a strike. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Pitch. That's down and in. 2-1. We've got 9 walks and a hit batter tonight for Woodstock pitchers. And the hit total is up to 12 now. For the Cannons. Swing and a miss. Barrett just reared back and threw that by him. 2-2. Two and two. Eldridge kicks and deals, misses down and in. Full count. Well, he's shown that he hasn't caught up to the fastball. Just bring it to him again. Freeman's 2 for 2. Couple of singles, couple of walks. Payoff pitch. Swing and a foul tip and held by the catcher, Spellman. That's the inning.
Okay, fans.
That's the fourth time tonight the Cannons have left them loaded, but they've scored plenty. They're up 10-4. Middle of 6.
Number 4-6.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Bandits back down by 6. It's 10-4. All right, top of the order, Jordan Evans, Luke Keister, Will Tippett. Facing Luke Prohl, and an off-speed pitch is high, ball 1. Evans 1 for 3. Fastball in there for a strike. This Bandits team, an ERA of 4.27. They have allowed 10 tonight. But not all earned. Maybe half of them. Here's a pop-up. Shallow right field. Second baseman Freeman goes out to get it. And one away. Now it's Luke Keister, 3 for 3. Driven in a run.
Second baseman, number 1, Luke Keister.
And Woodstock best in the league in fielding, but they have made 3 errors tonight. Keister fouls it back. Unofficially, real quick, I've got 6 unearned runs tonight. Fastball's high, 1-1. I only have one earned run for Keener, the starter. That big 5-run second inning. Keister lifts one into left center field. Kobe White calls off the center fielder Acevedo. 2 away. Now it's Will Tippett. He's got a 1-for-3 night. Well, Luke Prohl has done his job out of the bullpen, allowing just one runner.
12, Will Tippett.
And now 2 1/3. And no base hits. Tippett looks at a breaking ball for a strike. Oh, 1 is inside. Finished up in Strasburg tonight with the Express 11-0 over Winchester. And the South, Charlottesville and Stanton will play their game tomorrow. Up and in, 2-1. Last report, Culpeper had a 3-0 lead over Harrisonburg. But the scoring system is down, so we don't know what's going on there. And I don't want to pay $12 to watch the live stream from Harrisonburg or whatever it is. 2-1, that misses. Just low. Two outs, nobody on. 3-1. And a strike is called. Tippett thought that was a little high. He's about to throw the bat away and take his base, but umpire said it was in the zone. All right, full count. There's a bouncer to third. Oh, a sweeping grab by Martinez at third. Not really the way you draw him up or tell him to do it, get in front of it. No, he's kind of laid it, and it went in the glove. But for the first time tonight, we got a 1-2-3 inning. Bandits go in order. We head to the 7th. Cannon's up 10-4. All right, 7th inning. 10-4 Purcellville. 7, 8, and 9. Jackson McKeels, Ryan Gargett, Kobe White. Against Barrett Eldridge, who fires right down the middle for a strike. There were a couple of triple plays turned today in history. One in 2017. 0-1. Pitch inside and I got the umpire. I think I got him on the bare arm. One on one. He'll take some time to recover. On that triple play in 2017. In his first plate appearance as a member of the Yankees, Todd Frazier hits into one of the rarest plays in baseball. A triple play that actually scored a run. He was batting with the bases loaded, nobody out in the second, hit a hard grounder to shortstop Jose Peraza. Stepped on second, threw to first for the first 2 outs. Meanwhile, Didi Gregorius, who was on second, freezes between second and third. He thought Peraza may catch the ball on the fly. So the Reds' Joey Votto throws to third to get Gregorius in a rundown. He was eventually called out for leaving the base path, but that was not before Matt Holliday scored when he crossed the plate. All right, plate umpire ready. We'll get back to it. McKeel's a double in 4 trips. Takes low, 2-1. And there was a triple play today in 2023. The Braves turn it. Eldridge. 2-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-2. It was an 8-3-5 combination of outs. That had not been seen in the major league since 1884. We'll give you the details as Eldridge gets ready for the 2-2 to McKeels. Here it comes. This is outside, 3-2. Payoff. Here it comes. Foul back. Ten runs on 12 hits for Purcellville. They have not committed an error. Woodstock 4 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. Again with the payoff. Eldridge fires. There's a broken bat foul ball off to the left side. All right, the Braves triple play, the 8-3-5. Center fielder Michael Harris caught a fly ball hit by Tristan Cassis of the Red Sox. He fired to first baseman Matt Olson to get Adam Duvall for out number 2. Then Olson threw to third baseman Austin Riley to get Masataka Yoshida, who had tagged up, trying to advance. 8-3-5 triple play. All right, 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Boy, Barrett Eldridge just gave it everything, a groan on all.
Next up, catcher, number 51, Ryan Gargett.
Just hummed that one in there. Wouldn't mind seeing a gun on that one. A strikeout for McKeels. Ryan Gargett. 2 for 3, a single and a double. Also walked. Again, bringing the heat. Eldridge gets a swing and a miss. Eldridge fires again with a grunt. Fly ball pretty well hit to right field. Andorowski going back, but he'll get there. A few steps shy of the tracks. To haul in that drive from Gargett. 2 down. And now it's Kobe White.
Now batting left fielder number 42, Kobe White.
RBI double. He's been on every time. But only 1 hit, 2 RBIs. He got an RBI on a fielder's choice on a bunt that really wasn't that great, but dropped in. Takes a strike. Eldridge fires and a swing and a miss. 0-2. Swing and a line drive into left field. High fastball out over the plate, and White just a nice flat swing, stung it the other way.
Next up, center fielder number 8, Ethan Acevedo.
After a couple of weak at bats earlier in the game, he has stung the ball twice. A double last inning and a single there on a heater up around the letters. Keeps the inning going for Ethan Acevedo. Pitch just low. Great location. Ethan Acevedo singled to lead off this game. 1 for 3. Has a sac fly and a sac bunt. There's a strike on the inside corner, and Acevedo doesn't like that one. 1-1. We're in the 7th of a 10-4 ball game here in the single elimination Northern Division semifinal. Swing and a miss. Again, Eldridge throwing gas. Left-handed hitting. Acevedo. Indian Hills Community College. 1-2, throw over. By the way, Austin Ford is now at first base for Woodstock, and Eli Hudgens, who was the DH, is over at third. That was the switch after Eldridge moved to the mound. Ball 2 strikes. Runner goes. Pitch is a ground ball through the hole on the left side. White goes to third. So White going may have opened up the hole there as Acevedo.
Next up, right fielder number 24, Anthony Fernandez.
Hit it the opposite way. As Tippett was going to cover at second base. So hitting where they ain't. Runner first goes. Pitch is a strike. No throw. Acevedo down to second. So Tony Fernandez. Triple error. 3 RBIs. He's walked 3 times. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nothing at 2. Eldridge ahead 2 strikes. Two-strike pitch. That's low. Again, a grunt from Eldridge upon the release. As we're closing in on 3 hours here. Lots of base runners. Ball 2 strikes. Set. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Foul tipped, actually held by Spellman. That's the inning.
Okay, fans, it's time to
2 left on.
Winning 50-50. Tonight's 50-50 winner is the 10 of
Time to stretch if you haven't already.
50-50 winner.
Middle of 7.
10-4,
10-4, Purcellville. All right, 9 outs left for the Bandits. They got to get some runs on the board. They trail it 10-4. 4, 5, and 6. JT Andorowski, Eli Hudgens, Hunter Miller. Trying to get something started here. Luke Prohl deals. First pitch is swung on and fouled off the foot of Andorowski. JT 0 for 3. 10 hits for Woodstock. They've left 8. $14 hits for Purcellville. They have stranded 16. They've left bases loaded 4 times. Andorowski down a strike. Luke Prohl continues to pitch for Purcellville. Bumps a strike in there, 0-2. He is not allowed a hit in 2 2/3. Only one man is reached by a walk. Two-strike pitch, a swing and a miss. Chased a breaking ball down in the zone. Second time he's gone after one. Oh, like that. One gone.
Third baseman, number 30, Eli Hudgens.
Here's Eli Hudgens. That's inside for ball 1. Hudgens 2 for 3 with an RBI. Prohl deals, and that is in the dirt. 2-0. Numbers for the starter, Angel Cruz, 3 1/3, 10 hits, 4 runs, all earned. He walked just 1, though, and struck out 2. Turned it over to Prohl, and he has been pretty much lights out. Prohl out of Marshall, 6'3" right-hander. Deals 1 at the knees. 2-1. Strasburg's already won tonight. They'll get the winner of this one. Bandits need to rally, or it's going to be the last game for manager Mike Bocock. Pitch just missed. 3-1. Bandits in their green jerseys tonight. Orange numbers and letters. White pants. 3-1. Bouncing ball up the middle, but the shortstop Kono is there. Fields and throws. Very slick. 2 down. That ball hit right up the middle, but Kono was shaded that way. So 2 gone.
Fielder, number 4, Hunter Miller.
And that'll bring up Hunter Miller. 1 for 2, singled, and has walked. First pitch swinging, bouncer to second. Freeman fields and throws, and that's the inning. Bandits in order for the second straight frame. We go to the 8th, 10-4, Purcellville. On to the 8th inning now. 3, 4, and 5 for Purcellville. Tommy Marcella, Eric Martinez, Mitsuki Kono hitting. Barrett Eldridge works for Woodstock and deals a strike. 10-4 Cannons. They got a run in the first and then 5 in the second to jump on top. It's been ping-ponging with that 6-run lead all night, and that's where it stands right now at 10-4. Marsala cuts and misses 0-2. Marsala was the first batter that Eldridge faced in the 6th. He struck him out then, and he's ahead in 0-2. 1 for 4 tonight for Marsala. Swinging a foul ball. Eldridge up 0-2. Deep breath and deals and misses high. 1-2. Get some big league scores for you this evening. Blue Jays beat Detroit 6-2 today. I think that's 2 straight the Jays have taken from the Tigers at Comerica. 1-2 pitch. And see you later. Strike 3 called.
Next up, third baseman number 1, Eric.
Take that
Martinez.
back. Marsala's last strikeout was against Dom Caparella. That's 4 Ks now for Eldridge. Eric Martinez. 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts, but he's walked 3 times. Eldridge misses high. Cardinals over the Padres 3-0. San Diego got 11 hits but did not score. On the ground, past the pitcher, into center field. Eldridge put his glove down, but by him before he could get it. And a base hit for Martinez, his first hit of the night and 15th of the game for the Cannons.
Now batting shortstop, number 2, Mitsuki Kono.
Here's Mitsuki Kono. He's got 3 hits today. 3 for 5. Kono fouls it off. Reds beat the Rays 7-2. Rockies topped the Orioles 6-5. Diamondbacks and Pirates were scoreless until the 11th. D-backs pulled it out 1-0. Marlins beat the Brewers 5-1. Swing and a miss. Kono chased the ball up around his shoulders. 0-2. Bottom 9 in New York, Yankees trailing the Phillies 12-5. Bottom 9 in Boston, Red Sox losing to the Dodgers 5-2. Eldridge, 0-2 pitch, misses down and away. Top 8 in Minnesota, Nationals trailing the Twins 1-0. Bottom 7, South Side, White Sox 11-3 over the Cubs. In Texas, bottom 6, Rangers 4-0 over the Braves. Top 6 in Houston, the A's lead the Astros 10-2. 1-2 pitch misses, even the count at 2-2. West Coast, Angels 2-1 lead over the Mariners. They're in the 2nd inning, and the Mets and Giants about to start. And Cleveland and Kansas City got rained out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on. Runner at first goes. Pitch is popped up foul and out of play left side. Ten to 4 Purcellville. Well, not the way the Bandits were hoping the playoffs would go. That is, unless they get 7 runs in the next 2 innings. There's a chopper, first base side. Ford comes in and fields, and he will chase down Kono, who runs almost out of play.
Next up, second baseman, number 6.
And is out number 2.
Freeman.
Called out for being out of the base path. Martinez down to second. 2 gone. Trey Freeman, the second baseman. He's 2 for 3. Couple of singles, couple of walks. Fastball in there, 0-1. Thus far, Eldridge has kept Purcellville off the board. Inside. Ball and a strike. One pitch. That is high, I think. 2-1. Two on, 2 out. And must have been outside. 3-1. Well, Luke Prohl has been difference maker for Purcellville on the mound. He came in relief and he's kept Woodstock befuddled. 3-1. That's high and a walk. First free pass issued by Eldridge.
Next up, designated hitter.
And that is the 10th.
Jackson, Mike Keels.
Allowed for the River Bandits pitching staff tonight. All right, the DH, Jackson McKeels. 1 for 5. Cut and a miss on a high fastball, 0-1. Purcellville wearing their maroon uniforms, pinstripes. Numbers and letters with some gold trim. Foul back. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Eldridge deals, and there's a foul ball at the plate. And again, missed it earlier. Cannons have made history. And Lauren Fulton has as well. She is the first woman to coach in the Valley Baseball League. Doing so tonight here at first base. Former softball player at JMU. 0-2. That is lined the other way. Down the line, that'll be in for a base hit. Runner coming around third to the plate. It's cut off. And it's now 11-4. Opposite field hit by McKeels. Miller gunned it home, but Martinez running with 2 outs.
Number 51, Ryan Gargett.
Comes across. And now an 11-4 ball game. Largest lead of the night for Purcellville, now up to 7 runs. Ryan Gargett, the catcher. 2 for 4. Single, double, he scored 3 times. That's lined into right field, but JT Andorowski in to make the catch to end the inning. One more for the Cannons. Middle of 8. They're up 11-4.
Off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Last of the 8th for the Bandits.
Pitcher, number 22, Connor Spellman.
Down 11-4. 7, 8, and 9. Connor Spellman, Barrett Eldridge, Austin Ford due up. And it's Luke Prohl back to the mound. Starts with a breaking ball, and that's ripped hard but foul at third by Spellman. Infield single and a sac fly. Luke Prohl, thundering herd of Marshall. He has been lights out. Breaking ball away. 3 2/3, no hits, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Woodstock got all 10 hits off starter Angel Cruz. 3 1/3, but nothing since. Shot down to first. Good pick up there at first by Marsala. Nice glove on a hot shot the other way by Spellman. Marsala to the bag himself. 1 away.
Next up, number 20, Barrett.
That's Barrett Eldridge. Barrett now the pitcher. Single and a walk. First pitch swinging. Fly ball into shallow left center. Coming in, Kobe White. And there's 2 down. Austin Ford now, the first baseman. 0 for 3.
Now batting first baseman, number 14, Austin Ford.
Ford first pitch swinging. Pops it up, foul ground, back of first. Long run, unable to get there is the first baseman, Marsala. One strike. That's low. The Bandits finished 4.5 games ahead of Purcellville in the standings, but the Cannons have been in control of this game from the get-go. Bouncing ball to the shortstop. Kono scoops and throws, and that's another 1-2-3 inning. That's now 10 in a row, set down by Prohl. We go to the ninth. Purcellville 11-4. All right, we go to the ninth inning with the Bandits trailing at 11-4. Barrett Eldridge working still for Woodstock, and he misses high to Kobe White. Been on 5 times. Reached on an error, hit by a pitch, reached on a fielder's choice on a bunt. Takes a strike. 1-1. And then he's hit 2 smashes, a double to right center and then a single to left. Purcellville on the verge of going to Strasburg tomorrow for the Northern Division Championship game. Ball low. 2-1. Left-handed batting, Kobe White. That's outside. 3-1. Three-one pitch, and Eldridge puts it in there. Full count now. 3-2. Well, this season, high hopes for Woodstock, especially after their great start. Pitch, swing, foul tip held by Spellman. And Eldridge gets a strikeout. One away.
Fielder, number 8, Ethan Acevedo.
5 Ks now for Eldridge. Yeah, Woodstock after that 9-game winning streak earlier in September. In July. Looked like they were in firm control of the division, but went on a little bit of a skid just at the same time as Strasburg got hot. Took over first place. Acevedo swings and misses. He's 2 for 4. And the Express went on to win the division and won comfortably tonight. 11-0 over Winchester. Woodstock had the bye too last night, but not taking advantage of it. 11-4. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. That's fouled back. It's 11 runs on 16 hits for the Cannons, and they have stranded 18. Great on-base percentage tonight for Purcellville, to say the least. 1-2 is outside, 2-2. But this Woodstock pitching staff, which has been solid for most of the year, just bad night to have a bad game. A couple of errors in there. Didn't help. 2-2 in the air, but foul off to the left side. And 5 runs second. Got the ball running for the Cannons. And then the relief of Luke Prohl. Hasn't given up a hit since he came into the game in the 4th. 2-2 pitch. That's outside. 3-2. Eldridge with the payoff. Popped up. That'll get out of play. We'll do 3-2 again. And that is just low for ball 4. Great location.
Now batting right fielder number 24.
Not
Anthony
normally a
Fernandez.
pitch that you take in that situation. 3-2. Too close to take, as they say. And Barrett Eldridge shaking his head as he walks around the mound, now back to the rubber, and goes to work on Tony Fernandez. One for 3. Takes way inside. Woodstock has the top of the order coming up in the bottom of the 9th. That's a foul ball down the left field line. Caught in the bullpen by somebody. Nice grab. One and 1. Runner's going. Pitch is a strike. Ball goes into center field. Runner heading to third. Umpire slips. Moving from second to third to making. Going over to make the call. 1-2. I don't know why Purcellville's stealing with a 7-run lead in the 9th, but they were. error on the throw by the catcher Spellman. So 4th error of the night. And the Bandits bring the infield in here. Swinging a foul tip by Fernandez. You got a 7-run lead and you're stealing a base. I don't like that. Old school there would be a ball between the numbers of the back. But different era. I know. Here's a pitch just low, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Now Barrett steps off. All right, ready with the 2-2. Eldridge comes set. And a line shot into center field that will be caught by Evans. Runner tags, but will hold on at third. Fernandez hit it hard, but
Next up, first baseman number 31.
right to
Marcelo.
Jordan Evans in center. 2 gone. Well, Tommy Marcella. 1 for 5. He struck out in his last 3 at bats. And his single came in the 3rd inning. I was on an interference play. He was awarded a single when there was interference by the runner between 1st and 2nd. Foul ball. Off the bat of the first baseman. Good curveball. Swing and a miss by Marcelo. 0-2. Harrisonburg lost to Culpeper. They were down 3-0 last we saw. But here's a fly ball into shallow left field, and that will drop in. Marcella. Just a little looper into left field.
Now batting, third baseman number 1, Eric Martinez.
That makes it a 12-4 ball game. So 2 home teams lost tonight, or well, are losing. Bandits are losing, and Harrisonburg has already lost. Top overall seed out. Swing and a miss by Eric Martinez. 1 for 3, 3 walks. Runners, they're running again, and this time Martinez does get hit. And right in the back.
Next up, shortstop number 2, Mitsuki Kono.
Don't know if that was on purpose, but they were already stole a base this inning, and Barrett probably heard the he's going call. So that puts 2 on with 2 outs for Mitsuki Kono. Takes the ball high. 1-0. Fouled back. Ball on a strike. One and one. Bouncing ball to the right side. Keister fields and throws. And that is the inning. One more for Purcellville. Bandits need 8 to tie and 9 to win. Bottom of the ninth coming up. We go to the ninth. Bandits trailing 12 to 4. Top of the order, Jordan Evans, Luke Keister will tip it. And Luke Prohl back to the mound for the Cannons.
For the River Bandits, center fielder number 44, Jordan Evans.
He has taken control of this game from the mound, hasn't allowed a hit in 4 2/3. Jordan Evans 1 for 4. Looks at a breaking ball. 1-0. Prohl deals. Chopper, third base side. Prohl fields his throws, nowhere near. Gets away, and Evans will head on down to second. So a single and an error. First hit off of Prohl. So just a chopper out in front of the plate. Went off to the third base side. Prohl got it. Came set and then sailed it over the first baseman. That's just the first error of the night for the Cannons. All right, here's Luke Keister, 3 for 4. That is shot up the middle for a base hit. Evans rounding third. He's coming to the plate. And a 4-hit night for Luke Keister. Second RBI for Luke.
Now batting shortstop, number 12.
Well, got to start the rally somehow. All right, 12 to 5 now. We'll tip it. He's 1 for 4. Drove in a run in the fourth. Bouncing ball up the middle, gets past the diving shortstop Kono. Keister on his way to third. All right, now it's JT Andorowski. Somebody starting to get loose for the Cannons down in the bullpen. JT 0 for 3. Roll misses high with a fastball. Want to know, left-handed hitting Andorowski out of DeSales. That's inside to the backstop. Or did it hit him? Yep, grazed him. Bases loaded. Just got a piece of the jersey. That'll load him up for Eli Hudgens. So, put a little pressure on Luke Prohl here.
Hudgens.
Eli 2 for 4. All right, they're loaded here. 1 run in. See if Hudgens can keep the merry-go-round turning. Pitch is low and away. Three straight hits to start off this 9th inning. After getting none the previous 4 2/3. That's a ball high, 2-0. And things starting to stir for the Cannons down in the bullpen. 2-0. Hudgens swinging away in a foul tip. Luke Prohl and Purcellville doesn't want to give the River Bandits any momentum. Got a little bit stirring here. Still a long way to go, but trying to make some noise here in their last at bat. Pitch. Big cut and a miss by Evans. He doesn't need a big cut like that. He can't hit a seven-run home run. Time for a ball that got out of the bullpen. Came flying down from the right field corner all the way to the plate. All right, 2-2. Pitch. Hudgens chops one to the first baseman. He'll come home for one, and that's all he's going to get. So they do get the lead man. Marsala. Playing even with the bag, and that chopper went right to him. So he comes home to get Keister.
Next up, left fielder number 4, Hunter Miller.
All right, so 1 out. Base is still loaded. Now it's Hunter Miller. 1 for 3. Miller looks at a strike. Oh, 1. Prohl to Miller. Here it comes. Fouled away. 0-2. This is the longest that Luke Prohl has gone this season. He did go 4 1/3 against the Bandits back on July 21st. 0-2. Tapped foul at the plate. Off the foot of Miller. Two strikes. Bases loaded, one out. Bandits trailing here in the bottom of the ninth, 12-5. Oh, 2 to Miller. Chopper, that's foul at first. Barehand grab by Abe Mumall. One-handed grab. He's got all this paraphernalia in his other hand. Batting gloves. Guards. All right, 0-2. Miller fouls it back, hanging in there. All right, still 2 strikes. Prohl sets and pitches. Miller takes low and away. All right, 1-2. Here comes Miller. Takes strike 3 on the inside corner. He thought it was tight. Did he just get tossed, or I don't know.
Catcher number 22, Connor Spellman.
I don't think so. I think the umpire was just saying move along. All right, 2 down. Now it's Connor Spellman, last chance for Woodstock. 1 for 3, a little looper in the air to the second baseman. He's got it. That's Freeman, and that's the ball game. Purcellville moving on to the Northern Division Championship game. They'll be at Strasburg tomorrow. While the River Bandit season comes to a close. Losing to the Cannons tonight, 12-5.
Express tomorrow, and sadly, this will end the River Bandit season.
And we'll take a timeout and come back and recap
great season
in just a moment. Well, the River Bandits fall tonight, have their season come to an end here in the semifinals as they lose to the Purcellville Cannons. Final score, 12-5. Cannons got on the board first in the top of the first inning on Mitsuki Kono's RBI single, and then they broke it open with 5 runs in the second. 2 errors in that inning didn't help, and walks too. Walks, a bunch of them tonight for Woodstock, which hasn't been a big problem for him this year, as the pitching has been so good for most of the year. Second best ERA in the league. It had been under 4 just about all season long, but that's what got him through. Pitching and fielding. Hitting hasn't been great really all year long, but it got better as the season went on, and they had 13 hits tonight, but just could not keep Purcellville off the bases. So that 5-run inning, that put them behind 6-0, and that was the mark where they couldn't get over that hump. They get close a couple of times, get one. They got one in the second. Purcellville came back with one in the third. Woodstock won the bottom of the third. One more for the Cannons in the fourth. Woodstock got 2 in the fourth, so that cut it to 8-4, and that was as close as it would get. And that's when Purcellville went with Luke Prohl out of the bullpen, and he was outstanding. Didn't falter really until the ninth. Didn't give up a hit until the ninth, did he? And then the Cannons tacked on runs, 2 more in the 6th, 1 in the 8th and 9th. Woodstock did get 1 in the 9th off of Prohl, but Prohl will get the victory, a well-deserved victory, 5 2/3 of relief. Wound up with 3 hits, 1 run. He only walked a batter, hit a batter. Wound up 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts. Meanwhile, Woodstock pitchers gave up 17 hits on the night and walked 8, 9, 10, walked 10, 11, walked 11, and hit 2 batters. And 4 errors. So, not a great night to have a bad game from your strongest parts of your game, your pitching and your fielding. But that's the way this crazy game goes sometimes. So Purcellville, the 3rd seed, going to Strasburg tomorrow for the championship game of the Northern Division. All right, leading hitters for Purcellville. Mitsuki Kono went 3 for 7 tonight with an RBI. 2 hits and 2 driven in for Tommy Marsala. 2 hits for Ethan Acevedo. And that big 2-run triple for Anthony Fernandez. That was a big hit in that second inning. And everybody in the lineup had a hit for Purcellville. For Woodstock, Luke Keister went 4 for 5, drove in a pair of runs. 2 hits also for Jordan Evans, Will Tippett, and Eli Hudgens. And Sean Keener is going to take the loss. And his final record on the summer, 2-2, and Luke Prohl with a victory, 3-0 for this summer season. Final numbers: Purcellville 12 runs, 17 hits, 1 error, and 20 men left on base. Woodstock 5 runs, 13 hits, 4 errors. They stranded 11. Time of the game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. And it ends on the wrong side for the River Bandits and their fans tonight as they fall to the Cannons 12-5. Well, that's it. The 2025 season in the books. We say goodbye to Mike Bocock after his 37 years managing here in the Valley League, and really helped to revitalize this program here, this franchise. Taking over a team that had won, 5 games the year before he took over, and got them to the championship round once. But comes to an end here tonight. And Purcellville's moving on after a 12-5 victory. That's it for tonight. Thank you, everybody who's been tuning in all season long. We'll see you next year. Once again, the final score, Purcellville 12, Woodstock 5. I'm Craig Orndorff, signing off for the 2025 Woodstock River Bandits.